Greetings, my good bitches. The name's Francis, Coke Francis. I'm an editor, Twitch streamer, drag artist, and I'm here because, oh my god, you guys, you're not gonna believe this. I actually made a friend today. From a distance, though, and also because I'm not wearing my glasses, it works. A couple months ago, I asked you to submit your favorite crackships for an upcoming project, and boy howdy did you deliver. But you see, it wasn't me that came up with that idea.
This is my real hair. I just snatched this up earlier.
It was an esteemed guest who did. And, well, I could never say no to her. As you can see, we are just two all-natural beauties.
This just grew out of my scalp.
So after receiving hundreds of crackship submissions from you all, I narrowed them down to a list that I could present to the icon, the moment, the one and only Vivian Wilson.
It just happened this morning. The flowers? That's natural.
Yeah.
Don't question it.
You grew them.
I did.
If you water my wigs, the flowers will grow.
Put some dirt in them, put some water, get some sun, shablam.
And we ranked them all for your viewing enjoyment.
This is a very serious work environment.
Without further ado, we're going to rank all of your crackships, or the ones that I narrowed down.
If your submission did not get in, Queen Coke Francis personally hates you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's nothing personal, I just hate you.
This is my real hair.
See, Dad, I told you I had friends.
You have a dad? I just assumed you were fatherless.
Most people do.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, a very brief word from our sponsor. We currently live in an age where if you overdraft your bank account, you'll somehow still incur more charges. Meaning, banks will charge you more money even though you quite literally don't have any. Somebody please make that make sense. But if this has happened to you, if you've ever had a payment bounce, or your account went negative at the worst possible time, Chime's got your back. Chime is an award-winning financial app and debit card that millions of Americans use to manage, save, and spend their money. They partner with banks to deliver member-first products and provide a checking account, a secured credit card, and savings tools that are easy to use and totally transparent. Thanks to their special feature Spot Me, Chime offers fee-free overdraft on up to $200 for debit card purchases and cash withdrawals for eligible members. So for those times when you accidentally overdraft or you need a quick spot, Spot Me is there to help cover what you need and then pay it back later. No stress, no pressure, and no questions asked. Chime also has plenty of other features to help you manage your money better, including MyPay to access funds between paychecks and a credit builder with no annual fees or interest. You can open your account in minutes by clicking the link in the description box below or by scanning the QR code right next to my very handsome face. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so our categories. Our first category is These Divas Will Thrive, honey.
Honey.
Next category is Tale as Old as Time. This is for, like, the classics. Next category is Toxic and or Horrifying, but Justified.
Oh, I thought this part was real. No, this is my real hair.
That is your real hair.
I couldn't tell.
And our final category is You're a Pervert and the Internet Was a Mistake. This actually works.
I don't know if works is the right word.
I think it works.
I think it would work if I had any makeup on at all, but I have none, so it looks so demented. Let me just pose like a cryptid for the camera. I'm gonna get you. We're being very productive. I had a lot of coffee.
Same. So first up, we have Jessica Rabbit and Morticia Addams.
I see it, honestly.
I see it too. The brows match.
I haven't seen either of these films, but the makeup is very much matching.
You've never seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Nor.
The most hilariously inappropriate film for Disney that also has its own ride at Disneyland, and oh my god, is it a trip and a half? It's like...
What's the lore?
There are so many things about it where it's like, this is so not appropriate for children. I look up to her because it's like, she's the example of like a hot girl who will date like a dorky guy because he's funny. That's why she's like married to Roger Rabbit, is because he makes her laugh. Based. She is also... It's a good thing you only have to animate with one hand because...
Honey!
Whoever drew her needed a release of sorts.
The body is tea, though.
The body is tea.
She kind of looks like Shalom Harlow.
Yeah.
I kind of live for that.
Probably
like the side eye, that's very Shalom Harlow.
That's probably the inspiration. That would not surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me either.
Wait, so you've never seen Addams Family either?
No. But I know her body is tea. And I've seen clips. I've seen the clips on TikTok of, Wendy Wednesday. Wendy Wednesday. I was gonna say Wendy Adams, thinking of Wendy Williams. Not Wendy, Wednesday.
What I love about these two is that they are both married.
They're wearing the same mug.
They got the same beat going on. They're both married to men who they absolutely adore and vice versa. Like Jessica and Roger Rabbit, power couple. Morticia and Gomez Adams, goth power couple.
I love that.
Unreal. I think these divas would thrive.
I think they would thrive, but they are also lovingly married. But if they ever broke up with their husband, if their husbands ever turned out to like cheat on them or something.
Or they could become a throuple. A quadruple.
A quadruple.
A quadruple.
Polyamorous.
Yes.
I see it. I want to put them in These Divas Will Thrive.
These divas will thrive. Next up, Jessica Rabbit and Ursula.
So I know I'm very familiar with Ursula, mostly because whenever I think of Ursula, I just think of Divine. Here's the thing. They would be like the biggest power couple.
It would be, I think they would be too powerful.
That's the thing. I feel like they would like try to outpower each other.
Together, they could easily achieve world domination.
Yeah.
If anybody was going to have world domination,
it should be them.
It should be them.
Like, they would thrive, though.
These divas would thrive.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in They Would Thrive.
All right, so...
Classic.
This is the one that you all read me to filth for not getting the reference.
You don't get the reference?
I know it now. So, okay.
Could we believe that airplanes in the shooting sky? Like, that's not the words.
I know it now. When I made my Mr. Birch and Meowie video, I knew it was a reference to something, but I didn't know what, and I didn't want to, like, say something uneducated. I ended up saying something uneducated anyway, and then I had thousands of people being like, how do you not know this? How are you on the internet? How old are you? I'm like, f***ing old. Okay, Jesus Christ.
This is a f***ing classic. I have a question.
Yes.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
I think we can pretend.
I could really use a wish right now.
Yeah.
A wish right now. A wish right now.
I could really go for a wish right now.
I could like really go for one.
I'd say this is Tale as Old as Time.
Tale as Old as Time. This is a classic. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing this song is known for in the year 2025. That used to be like an actually like global pop song because it was like sad. And now it's just known for More Than Why. And honestly, I think that's beautiful how legacies can change.
It's the same way how Mr. Bertram will only be remembered for the
Yowie. Oh my god.
That's the show's legacy. Oh, I love the
beautiful.
internet. I don't care what anyone says.
Me too. I don't know who is that Joe Rogan?
Is
that not Joe Rogan?
This is Vin Diesel and Paul Walker.
I was like, I know that one's Joe Rogan. I don't know who the other one is. Okay, so Vin Diesel is the bitch who was like driving the cars.
Yes, they both were. They were both going fast and furious. Paul Walker, very sadly, is no longer with us because...
Oh, he's dead. Is that the song that the Wiz Khalifa one was about?
Which one?
It was like 2015, and it was about someone who died, and I think it was related to Fast and Furious.
Probably. Yeah, because I think that's when that happened.
Okay, so he drives cars, he's dead.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
This is a tough one.
I don't know like anything about them. They both drive cars, and
They both drive cars.
You know, a lot of people drive cars.
They drive them rather fast and rather furious.
They're rather fast and rather furious.
If memory serves.
I think classic.
Let's make it a classic.
Or, yeah.
Okay.
Is that the thing? I just recognized what that is. I just realized what the next
spoil
one
it.
is.
We got Willy Wonka and the Unknown.
I love whoever came up with this. I completely forgot about the f***ing Polish Willy Wonka experience. Oh my god. The Unknown is crazy.
I want to say these divas will thrive.
They will thrive.
I think about, like, the incident surrounding the Unknown, the reason that the Unknown exists in the first place.
Wait, is there lore?
There's a video where the guy playing Willy Wonka, or one of the guys playing Willy Wonka, he's reading off some ChatGPT generated script. It's completely nonsensical. He was given it, like, the day of. And he goes,
"What is that? It's the Unknown."
And this thing shows up. And then the kids start crying.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing. Willy Wonka is the king of OSHA violations. And I feel like the entire Willy Wonka experience is just one giant test to see how many OSHA violations we can get away with.
100%.
I think these divas will thrive.
These divas will thrive.
They're both sadistic. They're kings of OSHA violations.
Are you a Kids in the Hall fan by chance?
I don't know who these people are. Why is there lettuce on his head?
Okay, this is for me. This is Cabbage Head and the Chicken Lady from Kids in the Hall, which is probably the greatest sketch comedy show of all time. It's kind of like halfway between SNL and Monty Python, but it's very Canadian and way gayer. The Chicken Lady, her thing is that she's always horny for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And Cabbage Head is creeping on people and being like, oh, nobody wants to talk to me because I have cabbage for a head. You want to talk about that? I would say this is toxic and horrifying, but justified. Anyway, this one's for me. This one's going in toxic and horrifying.
You should have had the Cabbage Head and the Cabbage Guy from Avatar. I feel like that. That would be gorgeous. Oh my god.
This is a...
Do you know about the Tony the Tiger furry incident?
No.
Okay, so here's the tea.
Oh boy.
On the internet, there are these people called furries.
Yes.
I'm sure you've heard of them. And furries really had it out for Tony the Tiger because they thought he was hot.
Oh,
so
well, yeah.
So on Twitter, whenever Tony the Tiger would write a tweet or anything, all the replies would just be furries wanting to the tiger. And I think that's beautiful. And it's just like, I think that just shut down replies.
I wonder how many gay awakenings Tony the Tiger inspired.
Probably a lot.
You never know when it's gonna happen.
No.
This was one I saw a lot. Like, I got a lot of submissions of this one. So I'm gonna say this is a tale old as time.
I think this is a classic as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Grinch would like, his heart would grow 3 sizes in the bosom of
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
the Tiger.
It wouldn't just be his heart growing 3 sizes. Wank. All right, next up.
Kill it with fire.
Are you a boys fan?
Oh, I thought that was Logan. Okay. I thought that was Wolverine. I'm like, why are you doing this to Wolverine? I'm gonna kill it with fire anyway because Billy Butcher deserves better than that. I think he kills.
does.
I've seen only the first season.
So
I hate Homelander with a passion. I hate him in
Okay.
a way that like I hate what he does. He's like a very easy to hate character. You're supposed to hate him.
Oh, yeah.
I hate him. Why do the incels all want to be him? That's a question.
That's part of the joy I get out of cosplaying as him.
Uh-huh.
Because it makes the people who actually idolize him very upset.
He's clearly a villain. I don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
media literacy is dead.
Even Anthony Starr came out and he was like, you guys are all dumb. Like,
Yeah.
how do you not see?
Understand. I ship Homelander with death itself.
There's no way he survives the final season.
Pervert. Internet was a mistake.
R.I.P.
Homelander does not need to be shipped with anything. I know.
All right.
Uh-uh.
You have the final say. All right. Esmeralda and Meg.
I love this pair, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. I think, honestly,
They're both so hot.
they are, and they both have that, like, bad bitch attitude.
Yeah.
But they also have that, like, caring side. They're honestly pretty much the same character. I love this. I think these
Divas will thrive. This one's wholesome.
They
I
both
think.
have that like calm sensibility and confidence in the face of adversity, and I love that for them. I think they would thrive.
All right. Here's another Esmeralda and Belle.
I don't like it as much as the other one.
Yeah, the other one works better. I love Belle.
Her character traits are she reads and she's smart and she's a furry.
Is she a furry or is she a monster?
Or both?
Probably both.
It doesn't have to be one or the other.
Is it weird that I think the Beast is hotter as a beast than as a guy?
No, I agree, honestly.
Okay.
Am I a furry? No.
Thank God. No, I think we're just human.
Oh my god, imagine this video, we both come out as furries.
It's official. Y'all, we're gonna find out one way or another.
It's hard to take anything seriously when I'm wearing wig.
We're just a couple of divas having fun.
Exactly.
Just having a giggle.
Belle is like a hopeless romantic, and Esmeralda is kind of the same way, but she's more of like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
I see it. I think I would put this in the classics.
Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Esmeralda and Belle. So stupid.
You try. Okay, slam poetry hour.
All right, next up, Delia and Jesse. I think it's Ash's mom.
Oh,
I got a lot of requests for this one. I think it's a pretty popular one.
I see it.
I see it too.
Honestly, I kind of ship Jesse and James. I hope they're not related, but
We are Jesse and James.
who's Jesse and who's James?
I think I'm James.
Okay. Yeah, you better not misgender me.
I think this might be a
Old as
tale
time.
as old as time.
Yeah, I see it. She's definitely a lesbo, but also I ship her with James.
Two very different lesbians here, but lesbians nonetheless.
Yeah. Kill it with fire. Whoever wrote this, purgatory. Don't put them in jail. Put them beneath the jail. Build a jail on top of them. You are not about to do my girl AOC like that.
For those of you watching at home.
Kill it with fire.
This is
Kill it With fire.
And Alexandria
With
Ocasio
fire.
Cortez. Okay. All right.
Ain't no f***ing way.
All right, Sonic
my
and
God.
Lightning McQueen.
They both gotta go fast. I feel like they
Yeah.
would have races. Sonic would win. Well, Lightning McQueen is a car, and Sonic is as fast as the speed of sound. So they both go fast. Ka-chow.
I wish Sonic said that.
They both go.
The Sonic movies were great, but he didn't say that at any point, so 0 out of 10 for all 3 of them.
I feel like this shit would be better if it was the original Sonic, the one with teeth, like the original design for the movie. That would have taken this to the next level.
The one that everybody bullied Paramount into changing.
Yes.
I remember the trailer for that came out around the same time as the trailer for the Cats movie.
Oh god.
Both of them got bullied into oblivion, but
Uh-huh.
Paramount was like, okay, let's take this feedback into account and redesign Sonic. And they did. And it ended up looking way better. But I think with Cats, they were in too deep and there's
Yeah.
nothing they could
They had
do.
a budget of like $200 million.
There were unrendered special effects in that. Matt and I watched it, and
I've seen it.
at one point, like, I gasped because I saw, like, unrendered special effects. I'm like, oh my god, this is actually awful.
There is nothing about the movie that works. It's so bad. Why didn't they just make an animated movie? Who asked for that?
Tom Hooper did, and that guy sucks.
He directed Les Mis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And The King's Speech, which I fell asleep on
Oh.
in the theater.
I watched Les Mis. I got like halfway through and I'm like, I'm bored.
I liked it when it came out, like when I was a 17-year-old theater kid.
You were a
Now,
theater
I'm
kid?
like,
That's unbelievable.
I know, who would have guessed?
Yeah. People are surprised when they found out I wasn't a theater kid.
You're way too cool to be a theater kid.
I don't know if cool is the right word.
You're way too cool to be a theater kid. Okay, Sonic and Lightning McQueen. Where-
I'm gonna put this in the classics. I would read a fic where they race all the time and that's what their bond, but Lightning McQueen develops an inferiority complex because he can't beat Sonic in the races. And there's one time where Sonic like lets Lightning McQueen win, but Lightning McQueen realizes. And then that makes him feel even worse. And then dramatics ensue.
Oh,
there
man.
you go. Get
That's-
on that.
yeah.
Get on it.
Shippers in the comments. Get on.
Get on it.
Next up, man, I got a lot of submissions for this one.
I don't see the resemblance. Like, what do these two characters have in relation to each other?
Apparently, their ship name is the Croaker.
Oh god. Okay.
Take all the time you need.
That's f***ing amazing. What these two have in relation to each other is they both vaguely like the color green. They both like playing games.
Oh,
This is like toxic, but justified, I think.
yeah, I
And the
agree.
explanation is that Joker would learn how to play games in like a more peaceful sense, and by being in a relationship with, I guess, anyone, but especially this frog, he would learn to get over his weird yaoi crush with Batman, because let's be honest, that is giving pining toxic yaoi. They
Or it's
wokified
like-
the Joker. They woke her. They woke her.
People started calling Gavin Newsom that.
Then people start calling Gavin Newsom the woker? Damn it, I have never had an original idea in my life.
Me neither.
Also, since when is Gavin Newsom woke? This represents the death of intellectualism.
This video represents
Yeah. Oh! my
Diva down.
Kroger snatched my wig! I feel like the wig is the real star of this huge video.
You trying to the wig on has been the best part of the video. That's the only part of the video people are gonna give a shit about.
They are.
They're not
I can't
even
sit in
here for
chairs
that.
properly.
You're like a youth pastor trying to be cool.
You bitch! You bitch!
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Ben Shapiro and Matricia Walsh, as Fossil Daddy says.
What do you think the chances are that one of them is going to respond to this?
Slim to none.
Stephen Chowder talked about me.
Stephen Chowder.
Is that not his name?
It's Stephen Crow.
Oh,
But we're gonna call him Stephen Chowder.
I love that.
So by the time this video comes out, my previous video will already be out where I ranked all the cringiest products in the Daily Wire store.
Oh my god.
So if they happen to come across it, maybe they'll see their destiny in a
Are you
video
joining-
by a drag queen on YouTube.
I have a question. Do you want to join the mug club? Stephen Chowder has this mug club. It's like
Oh.
a club for mugs, except it's not, because it's like very expensive and you get like one mug a month. And it's like
What?
an insane, it's like an exorbitant amount of price.
Oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
do they not have enough grifts going already?
I don't know. I'm gonna justify this, but I'm gonna put this in either toxic but justified, or these divas will thrive, honey.
I say these divas will thrive.
Honestly, they will. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Matt Walsh asked, what is a woman? And this is him asking, what is a woman in a different way. And I think that's beautiful.
Alright, so next up,
Oh my god.
we have Ben Shapiro and Abby Shapiro.
I literally thought they were like cousins, and I know everyone on the internet did too. They're not related.
They are brother and sister.
Are they actually brother and sister?
They are actually brother and
No,
sister.
they're not related.
Yes, they are.
Look it up.
They are related.
They're not.
Are Ben Shapiro
She's gonna make up. I will give her that. She is
and
beat as
Abby Shapiro related. Ben's younger sister.
Oh, okay. So with fire. No.
Okay.
Not even entertaining this.
Okay. We will not even entertain the notion.
I was gonna be like, I fully thought they weren't related, but I was like, they should get married, and then you know how those children who have like their mom and dad have different last names, they will do like the hyphen thing. Their children should have the last name Shapiro.
Shapiro.
That would be so cute. But also they're related, so no.
That kind of eats as a drag name.
Shapiro.
Yeah.
I see it. Also, no, because they're related.
Okay. The deed is done.
The next one is S tier. Immediate S tier.
So this was another learning experience for me.
This is beautiful, and I thank the person who suggested this. I'm obsessed with Hatsune Miku Thomas Binder Jefferson. I can't say that. Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson. So, Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson was created on the beautiful website known as Tumblr. Sort of like a modern version of the Hamilton version of Thomas Jefferson. 2 degrees of separation away from the real live actual person who died 200 years ago.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with every part of this. The attention to detail is crazy. Like the purple afro with I met God, she's black. We're talking, the original guy was a slave owner, I believe. Honestly, this is character development. Yeah. I like this more than the real Thomas Jefferson. Like, I would get up in WeHo with Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson. Like, I don't care. There is kind of a power dynamic at play because Hatsune Miku Binder Thomas Jefferson is obviously a fan of the real Hatsune Miku.
Who wouldn't be?
Yeah, exactly. She has blue hair, blue eyes, and she's hiding in your Wi-Fi. Again, like Lightning McQueen and Sonic, create an inferiority complex where he feels like he's not deserving of Hatsune Miku's gracious love. But I think if they could learn to get over that, then they would evolve as a couple and become even stronger than they were before. I don't know if he's gay or not, but I guess Hatsune Miku is all genders in this instance. So
yeah,
don't clock me for going against canon. I'm gonna put this in These Divas Will Thrive, honey.
These Divas Will Thrive.
They will thrive.
Wally and the Brave Little Toaster.
What is the Brave Little Toaster?
You ever seen Brave Little Toaster?
Girl, no. Is it just like a toaster who is brave?
It's kind of intense. Like, a bunch of household appliances become sentient and they go to find their owner who, like, hasn't used them in a long time. It's a little bit of Toy Story, but it's, like, way darker. And there's one musical number, a bunch of cars in a junkyard singing about how, like, they're junk and they can't be used anymore. And it's like, this is a movie for children.
Oh my god.
It is dark. You've seen Wall-E though, right? I
have seen Wall-E, yes.
Okay. I think These Divas will thrive.
I think they will thrive.
Both little metal guys. And they're both very brave. I mean, Brave Little Toaster, it's in his name.
Yeah.
But Wall-E is also brave.
He's very courageous. And he goes against the grain. And the grain, the toaster goes against the grain, but the toaster also has grain inside of him. Because that's how you make bread.
Literally goes against the grain.
He literally goes against the grain.
Saruman and Count Dooku. How much do you know about Star Wars?
Okay, I know vaguely about Count Dooku. This is the same actor, right? Because I know it's the same time period. Yeah, okay.
Both Christopher Lee.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, Toxic but Justified is like my immediate thought for this.
Because they're both like big bads. Count Dooku isn't like the
I still can't believe
big bad.
Count Dooku.
I know.
It's such a bad. How did that not immediately get chopped?
Okay, so it's funny you bring that up because on Star Wars Day, my partner was like, we gotta rewatch one of the Star Wars prequels. And I'm like, let's do it. I'm in. So we ended up watching Attack of the Clones. And I watched Attack of the Clones so many times as a child, like when it first came out. But for some reason, this time we were watching it, it like really dawned on me just how like uniquely, badly bizarre the dialogue is. Like it feels like it should be a parody.
They're dead, every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women and the children too.
But it isn't. Somehow. It's like, no, this is a real movie. This is a script.
You don't appreciate the dialogue stylings of, you said Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, I'm gonna say...
You know what? Tisa Jar Jar Binks.
Toxic but Justified. Next up, we got Ronald McDonald and Colonel Sanders.
This is corporatism final boss.
Nightmare blunt rotation.
Honestly.
Oh, God. Like, yes, it's funny, but oh my God, is this cursed.
They would feed each other chicken McNuggets by candlelight.
You forget it because he's like such a recognizable mascot that, you know, you've seen your whole life. But sometimes when you really look at Ronald McDonald for a
terrifying.
It really dawns on you. And in the 50s, it's like, this is for kids. And it's so ironic.
Well, it was
because
the 50s and he's very white.
Yeah, that's why. How can we make our mascot as white as possible? Make him a clown.
Yeah. Me and Ronald McDonald are looking matching with the hair. Is that his real hair? Because this is my real hair.
I think I'd put this in toxic and horrifying, but justified.
I agree. Is that the ShamWow guy?
This is, yes, so this is the OxyClean guy and the ShamWow guy.
Is OxyClean the guy who like sticks duct tape and is like, BAM!
No, that's the flex tape guy.
Are they different?
This is the guy who said,
Hey, accidents happen. How do you think the kids got here?
he said that in an infomercial.
And he's right. You know what's sad? I only know the ShamWow guy not because of the ads, but because he was on Epic Rap Battles of History. That's how I know the ShamWow guy.
God.
These divas will thrive. They would like try to sell each other their products, if you know what I mean.
Clean up on aisle 5.
We're going to hell. Straight to hell.
Gross. Miss Piggy and Morticia Adams. This is...
My only concept of Miss Piggy is when she was on an episode of Drag Race for literally no goddamn reason.
Miss Piggy is a drag queen. Like, she's...
Yeah, her name is Miss Piggy.
That goes so hard as a drag name.
It really does.
These divas will thrive.
These
Like,
divas will thrive. Yeah, no question. No question.
All
Oh,
right.
Dear f***ing God. Here we go.
Next up,
This is what the children wanted to see.
a Cybertruck and a telephone pole.
Okay, so Pink News is going to be on this. Girl, hi TMZ. Do you like my wig, TMZ? If their love had a name, it would be like one of those K rom-com names, like Falling Into Your Smile. That's a C-drama name. It's actually really good. I just started watching it. I feel like it would be Crashing Into Your Light. Get on it.
Oh, that's so
Get on
good.
it. Crashing Into Your Light.
I'd say toxic and horrifying, but justified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be abusive though. The Cybertruck would be abusive because it's always
Toxic.
crashing into the telephone pole. And the telephone pole learns to better themselves and eventually leaves the Cybertruck. And the telephone pole don't need no truck.
I mean, the odds of a telephone pole surviving a car crash with a Cybertruck are much higher than the Cybertrucks. The telephone pole will be fine.
There's just
the
angst.
Cybertruck will not.
There's just angst where the Cybertruck can't handle the breakup and then goes on a self-destructive path.
It just
I would
sets
live.
itself on fire.
Yeah. Self-immolation. And then the telephone pole has to reckon with the guilt and realize it's not her fault. And the Cybertruck left a piece behind, literally, because they are always falling apart.
So next we have
Oh my f***ing God.
Melania Trump and Kamala Harris.
Hello. She is actually really f***ing funny completely by accident.
Oh yeah, it was during his first term where she said, "Who gives a f*** about Christmas?"
That's not the f***ing
Like,
calling
she's
Vogue.
so real for that.
I don't give a f*** about Vogue. I do give a f*** about Vogue. Hire me.
Teen Vogue is like the last bastion of like good journalism.
I love
Case in
Teen
point, where should we put these divas?
I'm trying to think how this pair would work because I do feel like it would be really funny, but I don't know if they would think the other person is funny. There's this one romance book that got really bad reviews because it was about like, one was a Republican, one was a liberal. How will they get together? And I'm like, fucking cares? Yeah. I'm gonna put toxic but justified.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. We got-
Isn't Thomas the Tank Engine a child?
Is he? I don't know. I do remember that the person who submitted this, their reasoning for it was that they're both blue.
Yeah, I pretty much figured.
Is Thomas a kid?
I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna put this in Europe, but the internet was a mistake.
You know what? I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not risking that. What the f is, why? Who is this?
This is Jesus and Judas.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I'm gonna
this
get
is a tale as
canceled.
old as time.
It is literally as old as time. If they had like a modern interpretation of this where it was real, I would absolutely read it as a thing. Because I know myself well enough to be like, I would be curious and then I wouldn't stop.
This graphic that Mitchell made is
Definitely
spicy.
something. It is definitely something.
Yeah.
So it seems like other people have the same idea. Both toxic and horrifying, but justified, and it's also a tale as old as time.
Up to you, Queen.
I'm gonna put it in the orange one.
All right, next up.
Is that Jesus?
We got Jesus and Osama bin Laden.
See, here's the thing. I want a career. I'm trying to have a career for myself.
So am I.
Let's roll a dice or something.
Should I just put it in the bottom category?
Kill it with fire because I
fire.
want brand sponsorships. Thank you. Oh my God.
Got a lot of submissions with this one. Obama and Harry Styles.
This is a classic. They both have extensive Wattpad histories.
Could you enlighten me on the history of these two?
There was so much One Direction fan fiction, just
I
in
can
general. It was
imagine.
unescapable. It pretty much still is unescapable. The amount of MHA fanfic there is now, where it's literally like insurmountable, that was One Direction back back in ye olden days. And obviously there was the meme of like, my parents sold me to One Direction. So did Harry's parents sell him to Barack Obama or vice versa? I guess we'll never know. I'm just trying to think of what their dynamic would be and I can't think of anything. Neither of them have a strong personality. To me, Harry Styles' personality is he wore a dress and then people lost their minds because, oh my god, a straight man wore a dress. It's crazy. He's so revolutionary. He wore a dress. If a straight man wears a dress, the society crumbles, apparently.
Just tell Maddie Morphosis that tomorrow.
I should tell Maddie Morphosis that tomorrow. So yeah, it was like a huge thing that a man wore a dress, which has never been done before. Yeah. I've never seen it before. I think Tail is all the time. Right, cool. I think they're both like vaguely charismatic. Is that the one side with himself? This is actually a classic.
Yeah, I got more submissions of this than anything else.
Yeah, this is like actually internet history.
Yeah, so this is definitely Tales Old as Time, but could you possibly enlighten me?
The Once had its own Tumblr fandom. Tumblr thought he was that hot, and then they had no one to ship him with because there's no one in this movie that's up to his speed, and they couldn't figure out anyone from other movies, so they were like, you know what, we're gonna ship him with himself. I don't know what the ship name is. I'm assuming it's Twiceler because I feel like that would be really cute. And if it's not Twiceler, it should be.
Wait, Twiceler, that's actually super cute. I just want to know, like, because I never saw this movie, how messed up looking was everybody else that this guy was a smoke show?
They were chopped or children.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
I don't remember anything about this movie other than this and the little orange guy. This is a classic.
Yeah, this is a Tale as Old as Time.
Yeah.
Next up,
Enemies to Lovers.
A favorite.
I don't know
if any of you are new here or you are avoiding watching this one, because I know plenty of you told me that you were avoiding watching it because you were scared. I did a whole video where I read Trident fan fiction to my friends. Boy, did I find some shit. I found 3 stories.
Oh, wow.
They were fantastic.
Here's the thing with this shit. How old is Joe Biden? Like 80 something? That makes him about 70 years too old for Donald Trump. Yeah.
That's my kind of humor.
This is toxic old man Yowie. What would their dynamic even be? I mean, you're the expert.
There was one that I read where it was like Trident at the very beginning, and then it turned into like this whole thing with Kamala, and then Tucker Carlson.
Oh, okay.
And then JD Vance, and then Ben Shapiro.
So it was like a polycule, expanding.
It was a whole thing. The second one I read was kind of a Game of Thronesy kind of thing, where they're like actually like charging at each other on a battlefield. They have their own armies, and then finally they decide to lay their swords down, and then they just kiss passionately. It's a very sweet ending.
I don't think either of them can carry a sword.
There's another one. They're like at the top of the Washington Monument. And they like get into a fight. One of them punches the other, and then he crashes into the Museum of Natural History. But like the New York one, not the Washington DC one. And then they get into like a night at the museum style fight, and then they go to Central Park. It's so chaotic.
You know what? I love that for them.
I'm gonna say toxic but justified.
I agree.
Christ.
Oh goodness.
Who was the monster who shipped me with...
Don't deny your feelings.
Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard.
You know what? Don't deny your feelings. You know there's something there. You can't deny it.
So here's my thing. I like the streak in her hair. It reminds me of Verso from Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I see that, yes.
And I let Verso do things to me that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. So...
Don't deny your feelings. Live your truth. Be free.
I think I could fix her.
Maybe she could fix you, and then you'll become straight.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I love how this wig is just slowly sliding up my hairline the whole time.
The wig is as chaotic as this video.
You know what?
And that's fine. You know what? I'm gonna give you the final say on this.
These divas will thrive, honey. That's the only choice.
I think the streak in the hair is cool, okay?
It is. She has good style.
Yeah. This is another one I got a lot.
Jack Frost was one of my gay awakenings. Well, when I was a man. A long time ago, children, I used to be what the internet calls a femboy, and now I'm a woman. Considering I look like Elsa now, I mean, not at this moment, and I'm not taking the wig is a part of my biology now. Jack Frost is gay. I'm sorry.
Well, I think Elsa's gay.
That too. They would have a lavender marriage, and it would be lovely.
Jack Frost is definitely gay, but Elsa's definitely a lesbian.
Yeah, and they will be hiding from Disney, who like, you can't be gay, and they're like, you will get married and then have a lovely tea parties on the side where like both couples.
You know what? I think I'm gonna put this in.
They would thrive.
These
They wouldn't
divas will thrive. Fuck
be
it.
like a couple, but they would be like great friends who help each other out.
All right, last two: the Titanic and an iceberg,
Okay, well, this is a tale as old as time, specifically the time
Truly.
of 1912.
or toxic but justified.
You see, there's people that died here.
Tale as
Okay.
old as time.
Sorry to all the people who died on this ship. Well, they're not going to see this because they're dead, but you know.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's been over 100 years. Get over it.
Oh my god.
Seriously, you guys are such drama queens.
This ship is unsinkable.
Oh! Oh! That's it. We're
Yeah,
done.
we're done.
We're over. We're done.
The height of my comedic styling.
Us.
I'll never make a joke that good again.
We got one more. Here we go.
Oh my god.
We have Riley Gaines and Leah Thomas.
You're not doing this to my girl. My girl Leah deserves better than this. She deserves better.
I do remember when I got this submission. This was one of the submissions that actually made me like laugh out loud, like cackle.
She's gonna see this. They would tie for fifth together.
They did.
They would tie for fifth. And the fake would be called tied for fifth.
Oh!
And here's what their dynamic would be. They would train together, but they would always get the same time every single time they trained. And they would always be trying to get the advantage. But every single time they think they have a trick up their sleeve, the other one does. So they're perfectly matched and each other's biggest rivals. And they learn how to better each other through competing with each other. I figured...
You did it. You solved it.
This ship snatched my wig. I am a writing prodigy.
You are. You don't think it would be
like...
toxic but justified? Do you think these divas will thrive?
Here's the thing. I think it would be angst and slow burn, but by the time they get together, it wouldn't be toxic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how I would write it.
Those divas will thrive.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Leah Thomas. The best ones for me is a tie between Hatsune Miku Thomas Jefferson, ex-Hatsune Miku, and honestly Riley Gaines, ex-Leah Thomas. Because here's the thing. They both have obstacles that they could overcome together within their dynamic. With MBTJ, he needs to learn how to accept that he is deserving of Hatsune Miku's affection. Hatsune Miku needs to reconcile with the fact that this is now history. And for Leah Thomas and Riley Gaines, their dynamic would be like they always tie with each other, but they're bringing each other forward and making each other stronger.
I'll say we'll put this one first because you're really passionate about it. And we'll put this one second. Was there another one you mentioned that you wanted to put at the front?
Honestly, the lavender marriage between Elsa and Jack Frost, I think that's just like really wholesome. For the other ones, I think they're mostly good as they are.
Yeah, keep this one last.
Honestly, I kind of live for the OSHA violation couple of Willy Wonka X the Unknown.
Tale as old as time. I think this one definitely.
Mortiswy. Honestly, we should move Mortiswy up, I fear. Who are we to go against the classic? They are the classics.
Yeah.
The divas also thrive.
I think we'll keep it at
Okay.
the front. I think we should put Tony the Tiger.
I agree.
Those two at the front. These two, definitely.
I feel like Sonic x Lightning McQueen, I feel like they'd have like a dramatic breakup because Lightning McQueen will realize that he values one thing above all else, speed, but compared to Sonic, he just doesn't have it. I think it would be demoralizing for him. So I feel like we should put that one low because I feel like that would be like the opposite of slow burn, where it's like they're in a relationship, but like they slowly fade out of it and then it's angst.
Do we want to put one slur higher or is it good as it is?
We could put it higher. I feel like it is history and who are we to
It
deny
is
that?
history, yeah. How about this?
The train wrecks. The Croaker, put that one first. I think that one's just too good of a name. And then I basically made up a whole story outline for Cybertruck X telephone pole, so you could put that one up.
Put that shit up
That's
high.
what they want. That's what TMZ wants to hear. Yeah, I think the others are like pretty accurate. I definitely think Donald Trump and Joe Biden last. Honestly, oh my god, these are all hellish.
I would say, as far as like really embodying you're a pervert, the internet was a mistake.
Jesus, Osama bin Laden.
That one and then that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Why is Hatsune Miku down here? Because Thomas is probably a child and we're too scared to find out.
He might be.
Would we just Google it? I'm not crossing that bridge.
How old is Thomas the
Tank Engine? Thomas is a 15-year-old trapped in a 27-year-old engine? What does that mean? Trans age?
Oh my god.
Congrats for coming out, Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah, but 15 is a child,
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
not
good.
entertaining that.
All right, yeah.
So-
All right, we'll keep that there. That's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
pretty cursed. Well, this was the best thing I've done all
This
year.
is gorgeous. Look at our artistry, our work.
This is going to be a masterpiece for the ages. Where
I
can
want
people
to
find you? You all know who she is. But
Hi, just look up Vivian Wilson. You'll find it eventually under all the f***ing tabloids. Do crime, be gay, like MBTJ. M to the B to the T to the hold it. Jay.
If your ship was included in this, please let us know in the comments. I would love to meet you.
Thank you for your service.
It is such an honor having you here in my house.
Wait, can I do the outro thing?
Yeah.
If you believe that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars, then smash that subscribe button. If you are M to the B to the T to the hold it, J, hit that notification bell. And if you hate yourself deeply, then leave a comment below. And also like the video, because that's a thing you can do.
So, there's that. Unfortunately, I don't have any winning comments for this video because I had to film it ahead of time before posting my last one, but I promise I will include my favorite comments from the last video and this one in the next video. Nonetheless, you too can be featured in the next video. Leave a comment below. I will pick my favorite ones and give you a shout out next time, and hopefully it'll actually be in the next video. But if you would like to guarantee your name be featured at the end of every video, please consider joining my Patreon. If you join any of the membership tiers that are conveniently named after Fallout protagonists, your name will be featured at the end of every video. You might also get other cool stuff like access to my Discord, behind the scenes content on how I make my wigs, ad-free and uncensored versions of my videos. So if you love my content and my drag, you can support this channel directly by clicking the link to my Patreon in the description box. If you would like to see me simp for my favorite game characters and get visibly frustrated in real time, please follow me on Twitch.
And I certainly will, my little son.
How do they know? And if you would like to see even more of my clown mug elsewhere, please consider following me on Instagram or Threads or Blue Sky. My handle for all of the above is @queencokefrancis. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't done so already, please make a friend for the first time in your life that you can proudly show off to your parents. And then when your parents are like, that's not a real person, that is literally a video game character, prove them wrong by going ahead and unzipping your pants and dick slapping those like and subscribe buttons as hard as you can. Thank you again to Chime for sponsoring this video, and thank you to all of my patrons and subscribers who have helped my channel grow and thrive the way that it has been, and of course, as always, until next time.